so this is a Titanic Monarch. Again, I love the aesthetic here. It's that sort of eccentric look that I really dig. That, yeah, you know, I've been blabbing on about it since Green Hill Zone really, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the art style that we took. Now this is actually sort of getting into a mech that we saw, and yeah, really funky gimmick too. I presume we're climbing from the actual mech itself at the moment, right? We've also got these little orbs from the Sonic 3 bonus stage. And yeah, I really dig the red colour scheme that we have going on, because, you know, I feel like with the final levels in Sonic, you get quite a lot of green. I'm just thinking specifically Metallic Madness, Metropolis, Greys as well, Death Egg, Scrap Brain. But yeah, to have a level where you've got like red, it is my favourite colour as well. Not that it means anything, but yeah, I really dig it. I think it makes it stand out. Again, this isn't as difficult as Scrap Brain Zone, as Metropolis Zone. Okay, there's a mech in the background. I see what we're doing. So yeah, I think it's a really cool little concept to the level, and yeah, as you can see, it's sort of got its own mini story of scaling this giant mech. I like it. So let's go on. Yeah, the orb things might take a little while for you to get used to, especially if you had trouble with them in Sonic 3 Knuckles. But yeah, they're not too bad once you know how to sort of control it. There are actually special stages in this level, but again, I'm not too sure where they are. I sort of lose out on where the special stages are. I do know there is one where one definitely is in Metallic Madness Zone, but as I say, unfortunately didn't come across it. But, oh well. Anyway, yeah, as I say, I'm not as familiar with the special stage locations. So I was actually going to ask a few questions at the end of the last part and at the end of Metallic Madness, and I guess my main questions is, well, first of all, what's your guys' favourite level in Sonic Mania? But also, what level did you enjoy returning? And if you could pick one level to make a return from Sonic, well, any Sonic game really, what level would you have make an appearance? Again, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you care to, I'd be interested to know. I think it's one of those questions like, you see YouTube videos with like ranking the Sonic levels from best to worst, and people watch them for good reason, because, you know, it's always interesting to hear people's views, people's thoughts on these aspects of the game, right? And honestly, I couldn't do a Sonic level tier list myself, because I can find it easy to say what my favourite level is, and what my least favourite level is, but then once you're getting into like your mid-tier levels, I have no idea how I'd differentiate, you know, my hilltops from my marble gardens, if that makes sense. So yeah, fair play to those who are able to do so. So yeah, you might recall this little fellow from Death Egg Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Again, as always, these bosses, they're not as straightforward as you might think. They all have a little change to them, and this has a little gravity effect as well. So now that we're going down, Sonic's jump is actually extended. It's pretty groovy. Just try not to die. You want to try and grab that ring as well if I can. There we go. Okay. I unfortunately wasn't able to get the ring, but I think this is another level where we can get the sign above the stage. Could be wrong. Okay, we'll let it land. I won't bore you too much with my attempts there. Yeah, certainly with Metallic Madness. Okay. Now to the final act. And this is a very unusual level in terms of Sonic design. And I think this is supposed to take place inside the mech itself, I presume. Again, this was another level where first time playing I did get a time over. It's a very big level and a bit of a maze. So essentially we go through here and we're taken to the central hub. Now you can see the sort of 5 robots in the background as well that we've been fighting throughout the game. Hardcore heavies I think they're called. And essentially taken to this part of the the level sort of split into 4 different areas that you can access through the central hub. If you fall to the bottom, you get transported to an early part of the level. So you want to sort of try not to hit the sort of purple haze, so to speak. But I think I want to go up here now. So yeah, very unique design. Okay, I guess down suits me just fine. Here we go. But yeah, I do like what they did with it, and again, this is why I'm saying, like, okay, you've got Metallic Madness, which is sort of like a final level, and then you've got this level which does things a little bit differently, not only in terms of aesthetic, but in terms of just level design. So I think they did a good job with differentiating this from Metallic Madness. So yeah, I just want to make a note of that. You know, I do think. I mean, I've not looked at the level maps for this, but I have explored the debug mode slightly, and yeah, it's just. I mean, one of the fun things, oh, maybe not fun things, but you know, if you've ever got a spare 5 minutes or so, just compare like the Sonic 2 or Sonic 1 layouts to say Oil Ocean or Chemical Plant or Green Hill to Sonic Mania versions, and you'll be impressed with just how vast the map layouts are in this. And that's why I think I'm a little bit yeah, disappointed with, like, say, Mirage Saloon not having like a fully fledged act. Like, I wouldn't mind maybe like a 2-minute version of Oil Ocean or Metallic Madness, Lava Reef even, for in with a trade for, you know, 4 to 5 version, 4 to 5 minute version of Mirage Saloon Act 2. Let's see, Daisy. There we go, escape from that. Alright. Ooh, almost got crushed there as well. That would have been embarrassing. But yeah, just a minor little nitpick. I really like the sort of stained glass look that this has going on in the background too. Can't remember, is this area 2 that we're on now? Okay, wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of rings. There we go. You just feel so much safer once you have the ring. I don't know why Beyonce likes the ring so much. Sorry, that's the last Beyonce ring joke I'll ever make. Ever. So, yeah, I've got quite a bit planned today actually. I'm going to be playing some football. I'm actually going to be watching the FA Cup final. United v City, so I'll be watching that. I think that's at 3 o'clock. I'll have to check. And then, yeah, I'll be uploading part 4 of my Final Fantasy 3 playthrough. Just to date this Sonic Mania playthrough. Sometimes I sort of like watching, playthroughs and we're like, oh, this has happened, or I'm just in the process of doing this, and it really does give a bit of context to the time that we're recording. I don't know, just a bit of insight, I suppose. Shoot, I do want to go up here, but what I want to do is just wait for that to move on, and there we go. There we go, all 4 done. Let's go through. So this is our penultimate boss. If you don't have all the emeralds, this would be the final boss. And also, I think this is like a little callback to a boss design in Sonic CD that never came to be. Nice. I tried to show off all the hard-boiled heavies. So yeah, you can get into a mini fight with 4 of the hard-boiled heavies. You don't have to actually defeat them. They just sort of do that, but you can stay there and do their thing. So it's mainly a chance to avoid getting hit. But it also gives you the opportunity of getting some rings. Yeah, they're just little mini segments. Let's try to get another hit in. Nice. Also get another ring. So yeah, essentially after a while Robotnik will try to capture you. You can defeat him before doing all of these hard-boiled heavy stuffs, but I thought it'd be neat to show off. So here we've got the ninja version. See Daisy. Give me my ring. Oh, thank you, Tails. Again, really cool boss theme here too. I like the little countdown that occurs. And yeah, that's how you avoid that one. Go hit Robotnik another 4 times. Again, this is one of those bosses that does get easier in a strange way. Having said that, okay, I think we can get some rings in this one, thankfully. Oh no. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, well, we'll try that again. And we'll maybe just focus on beating the boss then. I was tempted to show the other ones, just sort of a little race. But yeah, I won't waste too much more of your time. Yeah, but yeah, in a weird sense, this is one of those bosses that, again, because you're sort of destroying more of those little... Nice one, Taz. Go get captured by this. You know what? I guess we could. Yeah, you know what? I've shown off these. Be a shame not to show off the other ones. And it's my own silly fault for getting hit on the ninja boss. So, we'll learn, guys. Bastard. Thank you. Okay. Well, let's try this without getting hit. So yeah, just essentially go to the opposite side to which one he goes to, or the ninja goes to. Oopsie daisy. Obviously, try not to spring into him. Okay. So I think with Robotnik, what we'll do is we'll just let him bounce about and we'll get ourselves captured. Shoot out his missiles as well. Nice. And then yeah, we'll be facing the third one. Yeah, you'll notice there is the 5 hard-boiled heavies. You only have to, or you can only fight 4 of them at this point, and the other one's called the Heavy King. Now you would have thought that as Knuckles in Lava Beat instead of the Heavy Rider who we fought. But yeah, if you've got all the emeralds, you can face the Heavy King yourself. So we'll be seeing that. I'll probably keep it all in one part actually. So here we go. This is the rider section. Again, you can get a couple of rings here, and point is, see Daisy, just to hit some switches to put that brings some spikes up against him, the Heavy Rider. So that's how you can hit the Heavy Rider. Okay, well let's finish this guy. Awesome. As I say, got all the emeralds. Similar to Doomsday Zone, you get taken to this place, and it's a supersonic round. So we get more supersonic guys, and this is the Heavy King. And yeah, this is quite a fun little thing. So Robotnik and the Heavy King are fighting over this this gem. I forget what it's called exactly. Is it a quantum gem or something like that? And yeah, it's up to us to sort of fight them both. So yeah, you can sort of dash along as supersonic, but it does waste rings, 5 rings. So I prefer not to do it. But yeah, if you get hit by the Heavy King, he can also deduct rings off you. Robotnik can't deduct rings off you, but he can sort of deflect you from being able to hit him. And yeah, just a groovy little level. There you go. It's an example of losing rings. It's like I always like to show off in my bosses, if you think back to that first mini boss. And yeah, I'll probably keep this in the Titanic Monarch part. Again, really cool theme here. It's quite an optimistic song, right? I feel like this is one of those songs that really does pump you up. There we go. So that can keep ourselves stocked up on them. Things. Oopsie daisy, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, so sometimes you can get the hits in fairly straightforward, other times that prove to be a little difficult. Oh, there we go. Have some of that. Sorry, buddy. mine. Right. Oh, thank you very much. There we go. That's the last hit done. And now for our last ever hit. Awesome. Thank you for that. And yeah, that's Sonic Mania, folks. So thank you as always for watching. Got a little ending. Now, I think this led directly into Sonic Forces, I want to say. Not well, Sonic Forces, not Sonic Forces. But yeah, there you go. So, what's next? I'll let these credits go by. I know these are quite long credits, so just sort of see the dev team go by. So, Christian Whitehead, Hunter Bridges, Greg Dawson, Christian Whitehead, Simon Tomley, Hunter Bridges, programming Jared Castle, level designer, Bad Flick, Taron Costello, Michael Baum, Tom Fry, Paul Veer, Kieran Gates, Lucas Carvalho, T. Lopes, Falke Young. I have a feeling he's done some work on the Sonic fan game. Yeah, just a great job overall. Big props to all of these guys. And yeah, no, well done. So this has been Sonic Mania. I do want to do Sonic CD at some point. So yeah, we'll get that done soon. Don't worry about that, guys. Let's see Daisy. But yeah, for now, we'll call it here. Again, there are some wonderful people, and no I'm skipping past these credits. I feel like it's a bit of a shame, but they do last quite a while, unfortunately. Yeah, perhaps I could have left it running, but you know, I do sort of want to get on with my own day, so to speak. Yeah, I thought I'd run past the main development team at least. But not to discredit anybody else who has worked on that. And yeah, there we go. So there's a little time, and we'll catch you guys whenever. Cheers for watching. Have a good one. Bye.